Hello there, thank you for checking out this video. My name is Josiah Gilliam, and I am the My Brother's Keeper Coordinator in the Mayor's Office of Equity. And our theme for My Brother's Keeper this year is wellness, and we decided to put together a series of videos in partnership with various community-based organizations and wellness and fitness experts that can demonstrate practices that we can incorporate into our daily lives that can help us embody wellness and mindfulness in our day-to-day existence. So please enjoy, check out the organizations if you feel led, feel free to incorporate these into your daily life, and please stay very safe and very well. Hello there, and welcome to the MBK Wellness Series. My name is Josiah Gilliam, and I am the My Brother's Keeper Coordinator in the Mayor's Office of Equity. And today we're at Open Up here in Lawrenceville with Coach April. Coach?
Hi, thank you, Josiah. I'm April Jackson. I'm the Community Learning Director with Open Up Pittsburgh. I'm also a yoga teacher, and I'm really excited to have some time to practice together today. This is real life, everyone. So we are in Lawrenceville at our studio to Open Up. They're doing a lot of construction. What a better way to find time to practice. Kind of when you are in the midst of a stress or in the midst of anything that takes you out of your normalcy, we get a little agitated sometimes. Our nervous systems react in a way that need us to bring ourselves to a centering practice. So I think this is a perfect time for us to do some yoga together. Today we're going to do Sun Salutation A, and it's a series of yoga postures that flow together. You integrate your breath with the movement, and the intention is to get your heart rate up a little bit to help get your body warm, because when your muscles are warm and your joints have really moved to their full range of motion, you can really support yourself through exercise and through doing different types of postures in the practice. So you'll notice in a yoga class that Sun Salutations will start in the beginning of the class, and there are 3 Sun Salutations, an A, a B, and a C. Today we're going to do a variation of Sun Salutation A. Are you ready?
Perfect. Yes, and just before we get started, you may see me facing Coach. That's just to give you a profile view as we move through the movements, but she's the expert, so focus on her. We'll be all good.
I'm the expert student. So Josiah was going to come to the front edge of his mat and face me, and I'm going to stand and face you, and we're going to start with what we call mountain pose. Now, you have some options here. My feet are equally distanced apart. If that supports you, we call that equal standing position. You can do that. In mountain pose, we really work to bring our legs together a little closer. I'm going to invite you to wiggle your toes a bit. So my feet will touch, my heels will separate a little bit, and the intention is to find our center. So let's stand, and if you are able to take off your socks and shoes, go right ahead and do that. Let's roll our shoulders back. And even with me rolling my shoulders back, I can sense into my body. So I'm going to settle my shoulders down. I feel like I'm sticking my tailbone out. So I'm going to tuck my tailbone in and kind of pull my belly up. Now we can roll the shoulders forward as well. Remember, full range of motion is what we want. Good. And then let's roll them back and settle our shoulder blades down close to our spines. And let's reach towards the ground. So really press your hands towards the ground. That allows your shoulders to fall. You're going to look straight ahead and find something to focus on. Setting your focus with your vision will really help with your balance. So we are in mountain pose. Let's take a big breath in and reach to the sky. So we're standing and we're reaching and we're maintaining strength and groundedness through our feet and strength through our arms. I'm going to draw my hands down to my heart center, bend my knees to help support the length of my back, and fold over with a nice straight back. My friends, if you can get your hands to the ground, go ahead. Sometimes it requires your knees to bend. That's quite okay. Tuck your chin, relax your neck. Let's shake our heads yes and no. Now, if you're feeling as though you can straighten your legs, go right ahead and straighten your legs. This is a forward fold. Now let's draw our hands up our shins, right underneath our knees, or above your knees. The idea here is to get those shoulders straight out from those hips, to lengthen the arms, to lengthen the back. I'm going to tuck my chin because your neck is part of your spine, so you want a nice long spine. Let's take an inhale in right here. And as you exhale, go ahead and draw your hands back to the ground. Remember, you can bend your knees. And if you have blocks or books, you can put your hands on those. Let's go ahead and step back into a plank. We often call this crocodile. Now, if your elbows are pointing out like you're gonna do a push-up, try to shift them so they face your toes. That's some movement through your shoulders. We're standing in a nice plank position. If you feel as though you want some support, let's bring our knees down. You could come to tabletop position, or you can walk those knees back and have your toes up. So we're in this nice little crocodile position, and we're gonna make our way down. So bending through the elbows, let's come down. Chest, belly, hips, legs touch the floor. We're gonna point our toes. I'm gonna invite you to walk your hands back, kind of make chicken wings. Now we're gonna really work on strengthening our lower back. So let's just raise our chest. You're gonna feel the lower back engaged. This is a little baby cobra, a little baby snake. So inhale in, let's maybe raise our hands up. Maybe raise your legs up. And then as you exhale, just let it go. Now my friends, we're gonna come back up through the reverse crocodile. So curl your toes. Listen, you have many options. You can come straight up, or you could come back to your knees. Very good. Now, downward facing dog. Raise those hips to the sky and separate the feet now. And now you're in downward facing dog. So you can shake your head yes and no. Your chin is close to your chest. Your heels, the heels of your feet, sink towards the floor. Doesn't mean they need to touch. Elbows point towards the mat if possible, and really allow your spine to decompress as the crown of your head reaches towards the mat. So this is downward facing dog. Now, my heels are sinking to the floor. Josiah, how do your feet feel?
Feel good, sinking towards the floor.
Good. Now we're gonna reverse that. We're gonna lift up really, really high, going into the opposite direction. Raising the heels towards the sky, tailbone up, really decompressing the spine. We'll bend the knees generously, and now look forward between your thumbs. Josiah, stay like that. If you're in tabletop, you can do the same thing. And then we're gonna step our feet into our hands. So from downward facing dog, we can take little steps, we can take big steps, whatever it takes. Get your feet inside of your hands, fold in half. I'm heel-toeing my feet together. Inhale, half lift, hands on your shins. Exhale, release with that fold. Now this time we're gonna reverse dive up. So arms reach out. I'm gonna bend the knees to support my arms and back and press up through your legs. Reach towards the sky. Maybe lift your rib cage up away from the pelvis. Hands to the heart center. And then back to mountain pose. So now we're gonna do that with a little more flow. How did that feel for you?
So far, so good.
All right, so that's a Salutation A, real basic movement. In every yoga class, you're gonna see a variation of that. Sometimes we'll add a little extra posture in, but this is gonna help get our heart rate up. So we're in mountain pose. We inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, come all the way down, hands toward that mat. You can bend the knees or keep them straight. Tuck the chin, let go. Half lift, so the hands are on the shins or the legs, so you can lengthen and straighten. Exhale, fold back down. Step back to that tabletop or plank. You're a yogi, a yoga student, so it's your choice. Now, I'm gonna invite you to go halfway down. So go halfway down, rest your legs, and we're gonna come into King Cobra. So it's a big heart opener. You lift the chest, shoulder blades down, nice long neck. Maybe you look up to the sky, maybe you look forward. Now, curl the toes under, go back into your plank, or remember, tabletop is an option, and then downward facing dog. We lift up nice and high with an inhale. We bend the knees as we hold that inhale in, lengthen that spine, and as you exhale, step, tiptoe, hop into your hands, fold in half. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. And just like a swan, you're gonna spread your wings and reverse dive up. And we're gonna flow right into that again. Come all the way back down to the earth. Inhale, half lift. Hands to the floor, step back with your exhale. Try to keep your exhale as you lower halfway. Raise your heart. Now curl your toes under, back to downward facing dog. All right, let's lift up high, bend our knees, and let's get into our hands. Look between your thumbs, step, step, fold in half. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Reverse side up. And my friends, let's do it one more time. It's like the Holy Trinity, right? Let's do it again 3 times, coming down. Lift halfway, straight back, straight arms, straight legs. Hands down. If you're advanced, you can hop back. If you're not advanced, you can step back. You can have straight legs or knees down, lower halfway. King of Cobra. Coming up for your plank, downward facing dog. Let's take a big breath in here and open the mouth and just shake the head yes and no. Open those fingers wide if you can. Press the pads of your fingertips into the mat and allow your legs to sink down. And let's just pay attention to how we feel. Now we'll transition back to standing. We'll lift up high, bend your knees, look between your thumbs. Let's get in that space. Find your feet coming into that space, fold in half. Inhale, half lift, really pulling through the belly, feel long and strong. Fold in half. And use the fullness of your breath. Inhale the entire while you come up. And hands to the heart center. I'm going to invite you back to mountain pose. If you need to adjust clothing, go right ahead. And let's reach to the floor, press the feet down, maybe wiggle the toes a bit. I'm going to invite you to kind of put your hands near your heart. You can close your eyes or keep them open. What do you sense in your body now? My heart rate has increased. I feel it. I feel myself breathing a little faster. We met our goal in increasing the heart rate and getting ourselves ready for our next sun salutation or flowing into different postures. How was that for you, Josiah?
Really great.
Good. How does your heart feel?
A little elevated, nice and warm. I feel like I'm warmed up and ready to go.
There you go. Whenever you need a little quick increase in heart rate, a little blood flow increase, you want to increase your breathing and just kind of get out of your mind and more into your body, a sun salutation is a really good way to go. So enjoy Sun Sal A, do it as much as you can, and we will continue and show you different variations of it and different things you can do in the yoga practice with us. Thank you for joining us.